This is a quick video on the 3rd of September 2025 of 20 Lyndhurst Street, the front house, which I'm hoping to sell. It's currently being, or it has been renovated by Emma Brown Design, who did the backfill house that I'll show you also in a minute. You see it's got a parking area there. I'll put wheel stops there for 2 cars, and the recreational area here. Brand new plants and stuff. They've put pavers down here, so it's nicely landscaped. That wood will have to go. This is what the street looks like. That's Lyndhurst Street. And looking the other way towards Featherston Street. The arena is about 2 blocks away over on Pascal Street. Now I'll walk inside. This has just been concreted like last week. I'll go in the front door. It's nicely paved with pavers along here on the side of the house. Just freshly done. There's a washing machine, a clothesline down there. Not totally finished yet. It's getting there. They've done some nice painting here. I will probably paint the porch here. This is the porch area. Very nice and sunny. Lovely for drying clothes too. I've done that a lot. This is what it looks like outside. It's a lovely recreational area to be in. Snooze in a chair here. I'll open that up. Oh, look, I haven't got my key. I'll go around the other way. I'll go around the side of the house here. So you can get a nice little recreational area here. A few trees. This is the side of the house. Put a sort of a gate here. It's got a brand new heat pump there. Bottled gas there for the hob. Nice tree there. You can see the new house that I've just had built. Tiny home there. This is the back door area. I've put a gateway through to my property because it's just more convenient. Here we are in the kitchen. Sorry, it's a bit messy, but I didn't realise I had urgently to create a video. I'm still doing a little bit of electrics there, but it's nearly done. Brand new range hood. Fairly modern kitchen. Brand new dishwasher there. Spacious living room. All beautifully painted now. All the electric fascia are brand new. Replaced all of those. Put in a wash house sink there. They'll be able to put their washing machine there, and maybe cupboards. Put a fridge there. Coming through here, bathroom there. All the knobs are like that, are brand new. Replaced all those. All repainted beautifully by professionals. It's got an extractor fan up there in case I want to rent it out. I don't want to. I want to sell it ready, but it's been repainted in nice colours by professionals. Very nice done. Recarpeted beautifully, squishy carpet. I put walk-in wardrobes there, so that adds value to it. This is on the advice of Emma Brown, who is a designer, and they've done a very nice job of that. The same light fittings in every room. There's a little bit of charm there from the old stained glass windows. New curtains. You can see it's all been painted nicely. It's got remove floors. They could be polished up. I don't think I'll scratch. I don't think I'll grind them down. I think they're okay. This is the master bedroom here. Again, beautifully painted. The view out here of the street, looking over towards the arena. That's an attraction. New World's not far away. Window looking onto the porch there. That's where we were a minute ago. Those wheel stops, they'll be installed. This is the second room. It overlooks the porch as well, view of the street. That looks over to the neighbours there. This one also has a walk-in wardrobe, double walk-in wardrobe. Beautiful, lovely work by Gatch Builders. It's got a heat recovery ventilation system in it, as well as that brand new heat pump. We've tidied up the internet stuff there. It's got solar. That's solar, 12 panels of solar up there. Cuts the power by about 30%. Brand new electrics, recently, like a year or two ago, by Johnson Electrical. So I've tried to make it as new as I can. It's got a brand new water heater, which can also be used to dry clothes if you want to. Put towels up the top there. Alright, so that's a good look. That window there has beautiful views of trees and the sky. I put that in because it adds charm to the place. Now let's go to the tiny home. This gate can be locked from either side, so it assumes neighbours might want to sometimes talk to each other. Now let's look at the tiny home. I'll come round here. That's my shed over there, but there is the tiny home. It's about 54 square metres. Got a nice deck there, paved at the back. I'll walk around it first and then go inside. This is my shed. I have meetings of the science and technology group of the U3A every month, and also the Greasy Chain cycling group. They meet here, so it's got a big screen for presentations and a Bose sound system, so it's used there. And this is just the shed. This is not the tiny home. You know, cup of tea if they want there. And my tool shed where I do all kinds of stuff is here. This is all my shed. I do all kinds of practical things here. Bright light and detailed work is done in here. I'm gradually still tidying it up. Just to give you a glimpse of how I value this wonderful space. 54 square metres of shed there. That internet is temporary. I'm going to have proper internet put in fibre soon. It takes them a while to install it. Alright, so we're walking around the house now. That's a bit of the landscaping. Again, still not tidy yet. Washing line there. I insisted that they would leave my garden alone, so I have got a garden here for growing vegetables. It's a bit untidy, I'm sorry, but in the transition between one house property to a two-house property, there's a lot of change and moving things around. That's the back door. That view there it's got lots of beautiful views of the sky. I love looking at the sky, sunrise, sunset, moon, stars, all that. I love that. So there's some trees put along the back here. That's the alleyway at the back. I've architected it so that there's a access door on the outside to get into the bathroom, so that guests at the meetings that I hold in the shed can independently go in there. It can be locked so that they only have access to the bathroom, but that means there's a toilet and bathroom there for visitors. That's the kitchen. You can peek in the window in the kitchen in there. I'll go in there now, but that's the tiny home where I live. That's my computer over there near the door. Coming round the house here, it's a water filter. I haven't had a chance really to jazz it up. Those chains are for cycling, because I host the Greasy Chain group cycling, and they want to chain their bikes up there. Alright, so let's go into the house. That's a quick look at the deck. It's around 4:15, but in the afternoon right now. Alright, so this is where I hang out. Sorry I didn't tidy it up, but I'm in a hurry. Daniel wanted me to do this in a hurry. So this is the main room that I live in. I have a setup with a computer set up so it plays on 4 screens, because I do a lot of technical stuff. My bedroom's there. This window gives a view of the sky in the morning, beautiful. And you can even see the morning star in the morning there. I don't have curtains, I just put an eye shade over my eyes. Lots of windows. That's a view of the kitchen. That's a view out there. Vinyl floor, practical. Out there, despite the shabby shed next door, the trees are quite beautiful. I love that view when I'm doing the dishes. Windows onto the sky. Washing machine. This is the toilet. That's that door that opens up. I can close and lock this door here. If I want that to be basically a public toilet, I can put a slider door across there. That means that they have access to the toilet if they're at a meeting in the shed. This is the main room. Might seem a bit odd, but it's a combination of a gymnasium and a living room. So, you know, there's this couch there. I eventually might put a big screen up there as well, but I don't need it yet. That is actually an ice bath, would you believe? I have an ice bath every day for about 3 minutes. And around behind me is a sauna. I have a sauna for half an hour every day too, because I'm very interested in health and longevity. So I do rebounder and skipping and boxing and all kinds of stuff in here. So this is the tiny home. That's the view out there. There's a lovely window up there. I might at some stage put some sort of a platform here so that I can access that. There's a skylight up there, lets the heat out. So there is a quick view of the house. Unlock that. And we're outside again. I might somehow get water to come out of that spouting into that rain barrel to feed my garden. And that is a view of my neighbour's trees, or neighbours in the neighbourhood trees. All right. Well, I'll see if I can turn around. So that's a look at 20B Lyndhurst Street. It's custom built for me. It could be modified if necessary for other people's uses. I've made sure that it can revert to a more conventional home, but I love it now. And sorry, I got a finger over the camera. I enjoy very much living in it. So that's what you're looking at if you are involved in financing to do with 20 Lyndhurst Street and 20B, the little house at the back. Bye for now.